Here he goes deep down the field, and a beautiful throw. No one's going to catch Ginn. He's going all the way for the touchdown. 88 yards. Cam Newton put it right on the money. And the Panthers with their second touchdown of the quarter.
Well, we've been talking all day about how long they throw the football down the field. Here he is, Ted Ginn, just going to go right down the middle of the field. And Cam Newton, once again, just hangs in there. No pressure, leads him across the field is what you want to do, not up the field. And Ted Ginn, we saw one earlier. Maybe he dropped the deep pass down the left sideline earlier, but his speed is undeniable, and T.J. Carey just cannot keep up with it.
He's going to win every foot race in the league if he gets.
Wow. The big thing is, can they protect Tyrod Taylor?
3rd and 12, and Taylor's first pass way down the field, and it is caught in stride by Goodwin for the touchdown. 84 yards, and he beat Darrelle Revis.
Rex Ryan said to us yesterday, there is nobody faster in this league than Marquise Goodwin. Top of your screen, Darrelle Revis is watching Tyrod Taylor drop back. He's trying to read the receiver and the quarterback, but you got to know who you're up against. We're talking about a man that's fast enough and good enough to go to the Olympics.
He just had a long jump right there.
There you go.
Might have qualified him for Rio, but yeah, that effort.
And here
in the trials.
He never slowed down the whole time. He just took off as fast as he could, and Darrelle Revis waited too long to turn and run. A couple things to look at. They're going to block here. McCoy's going to block, and we only have 3 receivers going out. So they knew right away. Tyrod Taylor looks down the middle. He's just trying to give himself time to throw a beautiful, turned it over perfectly pass to Goodwin. The great thing about Tyrod Taylor, he is a good long ball.
Hugh Jackson's offense.
And he was solid on the opening drive, and a great start to the second drive. Crowell breaks free. Isaiah Crowell. Touchdown, Cleveland Browns, 85 yards. And the Cleveland Browns offense comes out firing in week 2 against Baltimore. 13-0 Browns.
Just right off the left side, behind their 2 studs, Joe Thomas, Joe Bentonio. Those are the 2 best offensive linemen on the Cleveland Browns team. I'm in shock. It's just not every day you see holes that big against this Baltimore Ravens defense.
The last couple of weeks, it hasn't been good enough for Flacco. Good hands, Mike Wallace, stiff arm. Wallace has got speed. Mike Wallace down the sideline, a complete foot race. Wallace going all the way. Touchdown, Baltimore. He does it against his former team. Mike Wallace, track-like quickness. Yeah, just the slant route, poor angle by the safety, but as a defensive back, I can promise you that Mike Wallace's speed gets your attention. He has that 3rd gear to pull away from tacklers. Look at this catch, away from his body, and he knows right away he's got to get his eyes back up the field because he has to deal with the safety. Not a lot of defensive backs are going to be able to tackle.
Breeze on the run. Brandon Cooks. It's going to be 98 yards for a touchdown.
Well, let me tell you what, Brandon Cooks can fly, and we all know this. The Raiders know this, and yet Ken Norton decides to put his corner, Sean Smith, man-to-man, and you cannot do this as a corner. Open up the gate, a free run down the sideline, and I mean, I know he's talented and he's tall. There is no way he's keeping up with Brandon Cooks. And we talk about explosiveness. It's back here in New Orleans.
You talk about taking the top off of defense.